We're here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. Get those fingers warmed up, folks. I'm Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. We've got a heck of a battle for you tonight between the Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Bruins. We've got a lot of history between these two original six teams, Craig.
Jim, these two clubs have met in the Stanley Cup Finals a whopping 6 times between the 30s and 70s. The Habs managed to defeat the Bruins in each of those series.
We're ready for the opening face-off, so let's get down to center ice. Savard won the draw. Fires hard. Easy pickings for Cristobal Huet. Surrey. He turned it over. Ahead to Koivu. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Shoots the puck. Turned aside by Thomas. Thunderous hit into the boards. Markov finds it. He cleared the puck. And it's touched for icing.
He was totally caught off guard. He did not see that one coming, and he paid the price.
The ref is signaling for the face-off. Koivu won the draw. Markov grabs the puck. He's behind the net looking for someone to pass to. Passed ahead to Zednik. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. He brings it over the line. They'll gather in the puck and start out. And it's into the attacking zone. Shoots the puck. Pretty nice glove save by Huet. Delayed penalty coming up. Down into the corner. And he's stopped by Tim Thomas. Boys will get the gate for hooking.
The referee makes the call. It's hooking. And that means 2 minutes in the box.
Montreal is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. That builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Here's Richard Zednik, who's managed just a couple of shots on net. He intercepted it. Puck is cleared by Moran. Surrey, he gives it up. He passes it to Koivu, and he carries it into the zone. Shot the puck. That's blocked by the defender. Here's Richard Zednik. He passes the puck to Axelson, and he just gains center and dumps the puck in. Up to Koivu. Poked away. Ryder. He intercepts the puck. Axelson clears it, and that's offside.
He's a big man, and he knows how to use his body. Look at how he explodes through that check.
They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Canadiens. Puck corralled by Bouillon to Mike Ribeiro. Shot the puck from the slot. Thomas made the save. He passes it to Bonk. Now it's passed to Ribeiro. Montreal is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Missed the mark by a long shot. Ahead to Boys, and play is whistled down for the offside. About to drop the puck. The face-off goes to the Canadiens. Here's Boys. Here's Sean Donovan, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. They're offside once again. We're ready for the face-off. Boys won the draw. Montreal in control now. To Bégin. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Simpson. Plekanec. Puck picked up by Donovan. He passes it up ice to Stern. In front of the net. To Dagenet. Now he takes it to center. Delayed call. He's getting called for high sticking.
That was a good call, Jim. That deserves 2 minutes in the box.
Montreal will get a second chance on the power play here. Face-off won by Zhamnov. He brings it to center. Dumped in by Zhamnov. To Radek Bonk. He turned the puck over to Bonk. Shoots the puck from the slot. He misses. Boston takes possession. He scores! It's a shorthanded marker.
Shorthanded goals can be backbreakers. Teams just don't expect to give up goals when they have the man advantage.
They finally break through late in the first period.
The first few minutes after scoring are critical. The goalie's still shaken, and that could leave him vulnerable for another one.
Well, it looks like hostilities have reached a boiling point.
Yeah, I think they're about to drop the gloves.
And that'll bring this scrap to an end.
That was a clean shot he landed, and it gives him the win in a close one.
A penalty is being called. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to Boston. Here's Marco Sturm looking for his first shot on net. Sturm goes offside and the play is stopped. The Bruins are an offensive team. They're known for their high-tempo style of game and really challenge you to open it up.
Well, that's the key. You can't get into a shootout with these guys. They've got a lot of talent.
From behind the net, passed over to Mera. Gathering speed. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Koivu won the draw to Bouillon. The shots are 3-3. Here's Bouillon. Here's Saku Koivu to Bouillon. Donovan comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play. Pass up to Donovan. Shoots the puck. Cristobal Huet makes the save. Scores! That's a power play goal.
The goalie didn't have a hope on that shot. That one was by him before he had any hope to set up.
Montreal with another defensive lapse.
And those will kill you in a game like this.
To Dandino. Grabbed by Dandino. To Simpson. The Bruins take possession. Passed ahead to Tchaikovsky. Here come the Bruins quickly out of their own zone. Taken out. Puck jumped on by Axelson. To Marius Tchaikovsky, who shoots it from the slot. Passed over to Dagenet. Easy pickings for Tim Thomas. To Tchaikovsky. Here's Alex Zhamnov. One-timed it! Dandino takes possession of the puck. Plekanec, and he carries it to center. Chara has it now to Glenn Murray, a prototypical winger with good size and great speed. Into the corner he goes. He turned the puck over to Richard Zednik. Gets away a hard shot, just wide of the net. Here's Alex Kovalev. He passes the puck to Murray. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Patrice Bergeron. He passes it to Koivu. Thomas makes the save. Montreal takes control. They bring it over the line to Savard. It's taken by Leach. He passes the puck to Savard. Quick shot, turned away by Huet. Markov. Out comes Alex Kovalev. And he carries the puck into the attacking zone. The ref indicates a delayed call. He gets called for high sticking.
Now he thought he'd gotten away with it. Instead, he gets a 2-minute minor.
Montreal gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Face-off won by Zhamnov. Puck grabbed by Tanabe. Rivet grabs the puck. He passes it to Bonk. He steals it. To Ribeiro. Over center. Axelson cleared it. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Pass up to Bonk. Now it's passed to Rivet. That's offside. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Canadiens. Montreal takes possession. This team can't stay onside. He had no problem with that save.
He saw that one all the way.
About to drop the puck. Canadiens win yet another draw. They're offside once again. Boston has picked this defense apart tonight.
They've used crisp, quick passes to exploit holes in coverage and made the most of their chances. That's been the difference offensively.
This team can't stay onside.
Now that's hockey, folks. Right there. He just got level.
We're ready for the face-off. Canadiens win yet another draw. They're offside once again. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
Canadiens win yet another draw. This team can't stay onside. Where would this team be without this guy?
Well, nowhere good, that's for sure. He's a big game player. On a lot of nights, he's the difference between winning and losing.
The face-off goes to the Bruins. Montreal trails 2-0 as the third period gets started. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Canadiens. Moran. He passes it to Koivu. Thomas made the save. Here's Sheldon Surrey. Offside. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Boston. Here's Michael Ryder. Pretty nice glove save by Thomas. Here's Dan Lacouture. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Montreal continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Stastny shoots the puck from the left. QA hangs on for the whistle. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Zhamnov. Moran shoots it! He misses! Over to Cherkasky. Taken out. Cherkasky takes possession of the puck. He intercepted it. Here's Alex Kovalev. His hands are dirty. Oh, there's a shot. Thomas denies him. He passes it to Tanabe. Here come the Bruins as they move out of their own zone. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Cristobal Huet makes the save. Here's Marius Cherk. He scores! That's a deuce for him.
It's so tough for defenders to contain this guy. He has such great wheels, and he's able to get into scoring areas before opponents can get to him.
The face-off goes to Boston. There's Zdeno Chara. There's a quick shot, turned aside by Huet. He passes the puck to Ryder, and he'll start out of his own zone to center. Picked off to Chara. Now a quick pass up to Savard. He's over the blue line in on the attack. Down into the corner. Shot the puck! Here's Mark Savard. Montreal will get a chance to move out. Here's Mike Ribeiro. To Radek Paul. Wrist shot! He scores! And they're within two, halfway through the third.
Michael Ryder shocked more than a few with his offensive production when he broke into the league. Now everyone knows this guy's a goal scorer and has an ability to put up points in bunches.
The faceoff goes to Montreal. Fires a shot. Thomas makes the save. He passes it to Stern, and he moves it into the attacking zone. Snaps the shot! Turned aside by Huet. He passes the puck to Zednik. And he'll start out of his own zone to center. Now he's into the attacking zone. Deshaun Donovan, and he moves it to center. Into the corner he goes. He picks off the puck. Pass up to Koivu. Puck cleared out by Mera. That's icing. Montreal needs to get something going here.
Well, Jim, how about getting a few shots on goal? That'd be a good start. They've been reluctant to shoot the puck, and that's not how you battle back.
At center. Passed over to Boys, and Cristobal Huet made the easy save. He passes it to Ribeiro, and he moves it into the attacking zone. To Stern. Down into the corner. To Paul Mera. One-timer right on! Blocked. Here's Michael Ryder. To Mike Ribeiro. That's offside. Thomas saw that backhander coming all the way.
Well, it looked like he was sending it out front, but the goalie knew better.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Boston. They're into the attacking zone. And ahead to Savard. Puck taken by Chara. Gathering speed. Ahead to Murray. Shoots! Round the back. To Zednik. Now he carries it to center. To Kovalev. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. He picked it off. To Kovalev. We're down to the final minute of the third. Behind the net. Ahead to Savard. Knocked down. Privé. Behind the net. Over to Bouillon. QA heads off the ice and out of the game.
I'm not sure they've got enough time to get 2 goals.
And they get called for icing. QA made a good stop.
And that one looked like it might go in.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Boys. Puck taken by Mera. He clears it. Yet another icing call. Now this kid can fly. If he gets a step, who's gonna catch him?
Well, Sturm's a phenomenal skater, and he's got good finish around the net. You'd like to see a little bit more consistency, but he's still a terrific talent.
Behind the net. To Sturm. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. Front of the net, fires it right on. Blocked, it didn't get through. To Ryder. It's over. The Bruins won this game. 3-1 the final score.
Tonight's third star, Montreal number 73, Michael Ryder. Tonight's second star, Boston number 10, Alexei Zhamnov. And tonight's first star for Boston, number 11, PJ Axelson.
From the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, I'm Jim Hewson.
I'm Craig Simpson, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports.